Morning. Just got my straw loaded and gonna go haul some haylage for a change. Go farming once a week since I actually work for a farm. There you can see. Nice load of straw. They're heavy bales. They're like 1,200 pounds a bale. Work shoes are on. Truck's parked for the week. I get to go to my new ride. What the? Oh, the tarp is squeaking. Must be a little loose. And here's my ride for the next couple hours. One of our two 724s. This one obviously has the front PTO, front hitch. The other one just has a loader, doesn't have all that. Excuse me. It's ready to go. Yep. I'll just kick this block out of the way. And I'll drive over that. And the neighbors doing haylage too. It's a different crew. Well, it looks ready to me. Mowers are unhooked. I think we're done with them for first cut. Maybe one more job. I'm not sure. It's 100 acres at the most, which is like not even half a day for us. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Bolts are backwards. Problem because I always have the first one here is always up down, and this one is always a tailgate, and they're switched. So I am going to change that. Now they switched. Every button, or a lot of the buttons here, you can program what function you want them to do. Oh, so you stop. Yep. Now I'm using the first button. Much better. Hard brake, and then just forward. That crew has a similar harvester to what we do. About the same year, I think, maybe a year newer, but it's a 950. Ours is a 930. So they have, where we're like 450 horsepower, they're probably more like 650. I forget. They use John Deere. But they also use a Kuhn merger, just I think they have a 35 foot and we have a 24. So it's similar, they're just bigger. Just like that, we're going 54 kilometers an hour. That is just, oh, I remember when we got our John Deere 6410 and we went from 30 kilometers an hour to 40, and man, that was fast. But now I go from this tractor back into the 40k tractor and I'm like, oh, so slow, it takes so long to get to the field. Yeah, funny how it changes. Anyway, I'll see you at the field.
We always forget to get pictures of that.
Yeah. You're gonna be filling a silo. A smallish one. 45 or 50 feet, I think. Field line blower. One of the best investments we ever made. Up she goes. So it dumps into this thing. Which then pulls it up into the beaters, which in turn feeds it into the blower. Don't stick your hand in there. Got to sit there and wait for a bit, and then you can pull ahead, and that gray part will flip up. My turn to go load. That is the newest tractor this farmer has. Or maybe that one is. I don't know, they're both the same. Whoa, boy. I gotta turn my foot pedal down. Something like that. Boss man's in the harvester today. End row's always kind of lumpy. So you just got it. Oh, it's a big lump. Take your time. Try not to hit each other. First load's on. See the other Nathan's getting filled. It's a beautiful day for chopping. Alright, good to go unload. At the silo here. So he's got haylage in that silo, and then he's got these bags. I think he does 2 or 2.5 bags every fall. He's got a little dairy in the bank barn here. So he just putters away and he gets it done. Getting full, or it'll take a little bit. They must have hit metal or something that slowed them down, or I think they'd be further along. This is a pretty small field, heavy crop though. And it shouldn't take too long once we get the end rows off here, which see, I had to stop because there's a massive lump. Even with 450 horsepower, you can still plug it up pretty easy. Well, not easy, but you definitely can still plug it up. And because you have so much power, it takes a lot more to get it unplugged. And we've had it we've spent over an hour before, which is, let's say, less than ideal. Just mound it up. They're out of the tractors. That can't be a good sign. Not at all. That's how the dump deck works. Works pretty slick. Time to dump. Raise it part way so that I can see where my wheels are. Trying to hit the edges of the low deck. Right there. Tailgate. And dump. just wait for him to give me the thumbs up, and I pull out. Simple as that. Last load for me today. Let's see the lines. Just get clear. We plugged the sallow there, and then that took almost an hour to get unplugged. Then he discovered that his hood up top had a hole in it, so that took another hour to repair. This ground is very rough, so that's why I'm waiting for it to come down before I drive any further. Sweet. Well, I'm going to head home. Slow traffic around here, I tell you. It's rough. Get out of the way! Harvester does 40. And we can do 50. Which is actually, 40 is pretty good. Our old one did 26, so I'm really not complaining.